In this podcast episode, Dr. Stephen Greer, a prominent figure in the field of UFO research and disclosure, shares his insights on the complex world of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, and the hidden technologies that have eluded the grasp of the U.S. military. Throughout the discussion, Dr. Greer delves into various subjects, shedding light on the intricate web of secrecy, disinformation, and the potential for a transformative future. Dr. Greer begins by addressing the current state of UFO disclosure, emphasizing that the information being released is often curated to serve specific agendas. He argues that while some truths are being revealed, they are frequently intertwined with disinformation designed to manipulate public perception. This curated narrative can lead to a misunderstanding of the true nature of UAPs, as many people conflate man-made technologies with extraterrestrial phenomena. Dr. Greer stresses the importance of discerning between the two, as the implications of each are vastly different. He further explains that the government has historically used the UFO phenomenon as a tool for psychological operations, creating a narrative that fosters fear and division. This fear is then leveraged to justify increased military spending and the development of advanced technologies. Dr. Greer believes that genuine disclosure must come from a place of transparency and truth, rather than fear-mongering, to foster a more informed public discourse. A significant portion of the conversation revolves around the role of whistleblowers in the UFO community. Dr. Greer highlights the importance of these individuals in bringing forth critical information about covert operations and technologies that have been kept secret for decades. He mentions that he has debriefed nearly 1,000 top-secret personnel, many of whom have first-hand knowledge of UAPs and the technologies associated with them. Dr. Greer emphasizes that these whistleblowers often face severe repercussions for coming forward, including threats to their lives and careers. He advocates for stronger protections for these individuals, arguing that their testimonies are vital for understanding the true nature of UAPs and the technologies that have escaped military oversight. The courage of these whistleblowers is essential in piecing together the complex puzzle of UFO phenomena. The discussion transitions to the Disclosure Project, an initiative founded by Dr. Greer aimed at gathering and presenting evidence of extraterrestrial life and advanced technologies. He explains that the project has amassed a wealth of testimonies and documents from credible witnesses, including military personnel, scientists, and government officials. The goal is to create a comprehensive archive that can be used to educate the public and policymakers about the reality of UAPs. Dr. Greer notes that the Disclosure Project has faced significant challenges, including attempts to discredit its findings and the individuals involved. Despite these obstacles, the project continues to push for transparency and accountability regarding UAPs. Dr. Greer believes that the information gathered through the Disclosure Project can help shift the narrative surrounding UFOs from one of fear to one of curiosity and exploration. One of the most intriguing aspects of the conversation is Dr. Greer's insights into the advanced technologies associated with UAPs. He asserts that many of the craft observed are not extraterrestrial in origin, but rather man-made technologies developed through reverse engineering of recovered alien technology. This revelation raises questions about the extent of military capabilities and the potential for these technologies to be used against the public. Dr. Greer elaborates on the various forms of propulsion and energy systems that have been developed, including anti-gravity technologies and zero-point energy systems. He argues that these advancements have the potential to revolutionize energy production and transportation, but they have been suppressed due to the interests of powerful corporations and governments. The implications of releasing this technology could lead to a more sustainable and equitable world, free from the constraints of fossil fuels and traditional energy sources. Dr. Greer emphasizes the need for a broader cosmic perspective when discussing UAPs and extraterrestrial life. He argues that humanity must recognize its place in the universe and the potential for contact with other intelligent civilizations. This perspective shift is crucial for fostering a sense of unity and cooperation among people on Earth, as well as with potential extraterrestrial beings. He also discusses the spiritual implications of contact with extraterrestrial life, suggesting that such encounters could lead to a greater understanding of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all beings. Dr. Greer believes that the exploration of these themes is essential for humanity's evolution and that the fear surrounding UAPs must be replaced with curiosity and openness. A recurring theme in the conversation is the threat narrative surrounding UAPs. Dr. Greer argues that this narrative has been perpetuated by government and military interests to justify increased funding for defense and surveillance programs. He warns that framing UAPs as a threat can lead to unnecessary conflict and militarization, diverting attention from the potential for peaceful coexistence and collaboration with extraterrestrial civilizations. Dr. Greer stresses the importance of reframing the conversation around UAPs to focus on exploration and understanding rather than fear and hostility. He believes that a shift in perspective is necessary to unlock the potential benefits of contact with extraterrestrial life and to foster a more peaceful and cooperative global society. The media's role in shaping public perception of UAPs is another critical topic discussed by Dr. Greer. He highlights the tendency of mainstream media to sensationalize UFO stories, often focusing on the most outrageous claims while ignoring the more substantive evidence presented by credible witnesses. This sensationalism can contribute to a culture of disbelief and skepticism, making it difficult for the public to engage with the topic in a meaningful way. Dr. Greer calls for a more responsible approach to reporting on UAPs, urging journalists to prioritize accuracy and context over sensationalism. He believes that the media has a responsibility to educate the public about the complexities of the UFO phenomenon and to provide a platform for credible voices in the field. As the conversation progresses, Dr. Greer reflects on the future of humanity in light of the ongoing revelations about UAPs and extraterrestrial life. He expresses hope that the increasing awareness of these issues will lead to a more enlightened and compassionate society. Dr. Greer believes that humanity has the potential to evolve beyond its current challenges and to embrace a future characterized by cooperation and understanding. He emphasizes the importance of collective action in shaping this future, urging individuals to become more engaged in the conversation around UAPs and to advocate for transparency and accountability. Dr. Greer believes that by working together, humanity can create a more just and equitable world, free from the constraints of fear and division. Dr. Greer underscores the need for education in the field of UFO research and disclosure. He argues that the public must be informed about the complexities of UAPs and the technologies associated with them to foster a more nuanced understanding of the topic. This education should extend beyond sensational headlines and focus on the scientific and historical context of UFO phenomena. He advocates for the inclusion of UFO studies in academic curricula, encouraging universities to explore the implications of extraterrestrial life and advanced technologies. Dr. Greer believes that by fostering a culture of inquiry and exploration, humanity can better prepare for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In closing, Dr. Greer issues a call to action for individuals to become more involved in the conversation surrounding UAPs and extraterrestrial life. He encourages listeners to educate themselves, engage with their communities, and advocate for transparency and accountability in government and media. Dr. Greer believes that by working together, humanity can create a brighter future and unlock the potential for contact with other intelligent civilizations. He emphasizes that the journey toward understanding UAPs and extraterrestrial life is not just about uncovering hidden truths, but also about fostering a sense of unity and cooperation among all people. Dr. Greer believes that this journey is essential for humanity's evolution and that the time for action is now.